historically, as you know, it's been very strong for over 100 years. If you think back to the relationship between President Roosevelt and Winston Churchill and President Reagan and Prime Minister Thatcher, it's been very strong. We do not have a stronger alliance in the world than the United Kingdom, and the same for them. So I think that it's very significant that she is the first foreign head of government to visit with President Trump. I'm very excited about it, and I think it'll be a very productive visit.
There had been some questions after the Brexit vote with the last administration about where exactly that special relationship would land. But where do you see things right now in terms of where we have common ground and where there are differences between us and the UK?
Well, we share intelligence, we share military. The British still have, I think it's around 1,000 troops in Afghanistan and in Iraq along with us. So I think that it's our military alliance and our strength in NATO. Don't forget, we have an autocrat and a very clever bully, Mr. Putin, who's annexed the Crimea, the first time anything like that's happened since Hitler annexed Czech Republic and Austria. The Baltic states are petrified. He's fomented civil war in the Ukraine. I'm sure he'd like to swallow Ukraine. So it's so important that the NATO alliance be strengthened and affirmed, and I think that that'll be on a big part of the discussion between the Prime Minister and the President.
Although that may be an area where you see a lack of common ground, or at least some subtle differences at the very least. President Trump, when he was still campaigning, was talking about how there are a lot of people in NATO, a lot of countries that aren't paying their way, aren't paying what they're supposed to be doing. And plenty of people look at that and think that we may be stepping back from that NATO alliance. What do you think? I
suspect that won't be the case. And one of the nice things about this meeting is the UK is one of the 5 countries, including the United States, that does contribute 2% of their GDP to the military. So I think that, of course, both countries should encourage the other members of NATO to step up to their commitments. But these are 2 countries that are committed, that are strong, and who can stand up against the autocrat on the eastern border of NATO.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.